today, we're breaking down the story of TrueBledda and the war in Baton Rouge. TrueBledda came up on the north side of Baton Rouge. Not much is known about his early life, but we know he had a wild come up in the streets. He was always getting into trouble as a kid, and he actually went to 6 different middle schools before he decided to drop out in 6th grade at 15 years old. TrueBledda was always interested in music, started rapping with his older brothers, Kimon and Bledda, when he was just 8 years old. But when TrueBledda was 10, his brother Kimon was tragically shot and killed at a birthday party. It all started with a beef between a crew named Acres Fam and a rap group and jungle music. It's not clear why they had issues, but it ended up with 3 teens losing their lives. In March 2014, Jungle Music was hosting a birthday party and concert in a town close to Baton Rouge called Baton. A 16-year-old named Scrappy from Acres Fam had an issue with a dude affiliated with Jungle Music and Javon Simmons. Nobody knows what the beef was all about, but Scrappy walked into the party and aired it out. He shot Simmons first, and everyone started running. Scrappy kept shooting, and by the time it was over, 3 bystanders were dead, including TrueBledda's brother, Kimon. Scrappy got hit with second-degree murder charges, but he ended up pleading guilty to 3 counts of manslaughter instead. During the sentencing hearing, Scrappy said, "Everything happened so fast. I took 3 lives, and I didn't mean to. I'm sorry." The judge gave him 40 years in prison, but the families of his victims didn't think it was enough. An 18-year-old named Claiborne was killed during the shooting, and his mother told Scrappy, "I'm not sympathetic by no means. I'm a God-fearing woman. I don't think 40 years is enough for taking away a lifetime." Kimon's death had a massive impact on TrueBledda. He was only 10 years old when it went down, but he later started the Bleddas with his brother Bledda, and this is when the situation in Baton Rouge started getting messy. The Bleddas are linked up with sets like the 5400 Boys, 300, and TBG. Fredo Bang was actually best friends with Claiborne, aka Crazy Trey, who was one of the victims during the shooting where TrueBledda's brother Kimon died. TBG is the crew that Youngboy used to rep before he split up and helped spark a deadly war in the city, and now the beef is crazier than ever. The Bledda's main ops was a set called the Vultures. They have rappers in their crew like YKWIHF Ka and YKWIHF Vay, who used to be tied with TrueBledda's brother Kimon before the drama started. They're linked up with sets like 6 the Crew, which is also why Youngboy's 4K Trey Camp rocks with that side. Youngboy's little brother B-Way Youngie reps 6 the Crew, which makes the Bleddas Youngboy's ops too. Youngboy's homie Ben 10 has major issues with them, and the Bleddas allegedly killed a couple of his family members. A lot of the dudes from both sides were cool back in the day, and it's not clear how the beef started, but in 2020, the streets of Baton Rouge started getting more violent than ever. YKWIHF Ka was allegedly caught hooking up with the baby mama of a rapper named BME Peasy. Ka allegedly killed him and got booked for the murder, but later the charges were dropped due to lack of evidence. According to his family, Ka started trying to turn his life around and was focused on his newborn daughter. But last year, he was shot and killed outside of a Holiday Inn. Ka and his fiancée were sitting in the car in the parking lot when somebody started letting off shots in broad daylight. His fiancée survived the shooting, but unfortunately, Ka was pronounced dead at the scene. It's not clear who was behind the hit. Rumors say Bleddas might have been involved. Then just 3 days later, Ben 10's homie Mugatti was shot and killed outside of his house. Losing someone like that is already bad enough. But 2 days after Mugatti died, Ben 10 took another loss when his cousin was shot and killed right in front of him. Ben 10 and his cousin Jug were driving down the 110 near a town called Prairieville, Louisiana, when somebody pulled up on them and started letting off shots. The police found their truck in the middle of the road, with Jug dead behind the wheel and Ben 10 sitting next to him. The Vultures had lost 3 homies back to back, and at the same time, TrueBledda was starting to pop off on the music side. He started uploading tracks to YouTube in 2020, but last year, he started popping off with tracks like Play for Keeps, Trouble Soul, Check My Jacket. It looked like TrueBledda was going to be the next rapper out of Baton Rouge to take it far in the game. But then in February, he was murdered in a drive-by outside of the Mall of Louisiana. On February 25th, TrueBledda, Bledda, and 2 of their homies was at the mall together. Baton Rouge don't have a lot of places to shop. There's always a chance you'll run into the ops at a place like the mall. Bledda says he knew they was hanging around too long and tried to get True to hurry up. True wasn't worried about the situation, he just took his time. Apparently, somebody got the drop in their location though, because right when they left, a car pulled up and started letting off shots. It's not clear exactly how everything went down, but the Bleddas shot back while the shooters left their whip and hopped into a getaway car. Unfortunately, True and his homie Clifton Lindsay were both killed in the shooting. A couple months later, a dude named Dubug was arrested for the hit. Dubug's from a set called Bankstown that was tied with shot from the Vulture. It looked like TrueBledda's case was going to get solved quickly, but now he's being held so they can get enough evidence against him to start the trial. After TrueBledda was killed, the ops started dissing him on social media immediately. Ben 10 hopped on live, listening to the last song TrueBledda dropped before his death. Then some Vultures clowned him by saying his homies were going to be wearing funeral clothes. Before he died, one of the dudes TrueBledda worked with all the time was his homie TG Commons. They had a lot of tracks together, like Preachin', Real Love, and Play for Keeps. But now Commons linking up with the ops. Youngboy previewed a new track where he shouted out Commons and said, "I just talked to Commons. what's going on, I got you. It's not clear how they ended up squashing the beef, but linking up with young boy could be huge for Common's career. Moving past the violence, trying to make it in the industry is a great thing, but obviously, not everyone's cool with the situation. TrueBledda's cousin Jermaine hop on IG and wrote, $1 million. My cousin dead. I ain't squashing nothing. Thomas could just keep the beef going, just cause more violence, or end up dead himself. But instead, he's trying to make it out the streets and level up. And if more dudes had that mentality, the rap game wouldn't be losing so many talented artists before they even get a chance to grow up. Even TrueBledda don't want anything to do with his city. It's not clear how he feels about Common's situation, but he's not worried about putting Baton Rouge on his back or anything like that. He says the goal is to get everyone's money up so they leave and never look back. Baton Rouge has always been a wild city, but the last few years have been even crazier. Hopefully, TrueBledda keeps grinding in the industry and is able to make it out of the streets. He's already lost 2 brothers to gun violence, and it would be a tragedy if he went out the same way. Rest in peace to TrueBledda and everyone else in the story who lost their life.
I was making so much money with DoorDash. I wanted to earn